You remember Kara Borkovich?
No.
Was she that hair-lip girl who let you see her naked for $1?
No, that was Susie Kellberg. She was hot. I can remember her perfectly.
Kara Borkovich used to live next door to me. This was years ago. I was maybe 10, talking back when my folks were still together. Our houses faced each other, and her window looked out over mine. Boy, she was beautiful. Just a drop-dead gorgeous 8-year-old. Blonde with these really wide eyes. I mean, not too wide, so she looked like a fish, but wide. Anyway, every night we'd talk to each other for hours through the screens about everything we knew, which I guess at that age didn't really amount to much. But the game was whoever fell asleep first lost. And every night I would just pass out to the sound of Kara Borkovich's voice. And then the next morning, I'd wake up and look out the window and I knew I'd lost. Anyway, then one day I came home from school and she was gone. The whole family had packed up and left. She didn't tell me she was leaving, but she left a note on my pillow that said, "Jimmy, when we're old enough, we'll get married. Kara Borkovich." I never saw her again, but not a day goes by when I don't think of her. Whenever I'm feeling lonely or I just want to indulge in a little self-pity, I think, somewhere out there, Kara Borkovich is waiting for me. So anyway, about 2 months ago, I was getting all depressed, spending way too much time with my old man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I figured, enough of this bullshit. I'm going to track down Kara Borkovich and get married. So I called the school and I asked if they have a forwarding address, and then I called the local school in the area that she moved and say, I'm an old friend, could they check their files? And after 20 years, it took me all of 3 hours to track down Kara Borkovich.
You found her?
Yeah. Well, I know where she is, at least. Flagstaff, Arizona. 6 feet under. She died a year after she moved. Little girl knew she was sick the whole time. It's probably why she didn't want to go to sleep. I have wasted 18 years of my life because I believed in a fairy tale. Because somewhere in the back of my mind, I genuinely believed I was going to end up with Kara Borkovich.
You never told me about her.
Never told anyone.
So why now?
I guess I began to figure out things I should have figured out a long time ago.
Like what?
Like, 10-year-old love doesn't really exist unless you're 10 years old. I mean, who knows who's right for anybody? The world's more complicated than that. I mean, who would have thought that you'd get your heart broken by a 17-year-old, Leo? Or you by a man? I don't know. Look, I'm not smart enough to figure it out, but I can tell you this much. Next time I meet somebody that I like, that I think I could care about, I'm not going to let him get away so easily. It took me 20 years to figure out Kara Borkovich is dead. It's a lot of wasted time.